ndalama zili na chibanda. That's why it is very very important to plan for your money. Kali ungazoona monga wati ndi wochenjera ndiye paja manje ukagwira chabe ndrama nzeru biu zichoka. Zithawa then manje wambo spenda manje na mapetete ya vintu vamene sumadya na vintu vene sufunika maningi nonifunika nsapato yaso nonifunika chani ndiye paja muntu peza tenzera 50,000 adabwa mayendrama yasira bwanji sinichita understand. The idea there is very simple. Plan and budget for your money before wazigwira. Ndalama nikuzipangira program zikalipofika because zikafika zizapangira iwe program. Ndrama ngati zabwera ufunika wazichita divide mtu makategori tosiyana. Pali ndrama zamene uzalipira tuma bills, pali ndrama yamene ufunika watumako kutuma savings, pafunika pasarako na kanga chepolo ka 20% ko using akako for your lifestyle activities. Kapena ufuna uguleko ka t-shirt, kapena ufuna ukamweko ka something, no nikatambeko ka movie, chifuko ukazitana futi, you are starving yourself. As a result, pangala danger na risk yakuti at some point ndrama ungazishita abuse. Because usipasako ka opportunity, olowa jawena makondo tenga maloni, tonse tingashite agree. Maloni ni chintu choipa maningi, ni chintu chovuta, chiwama, ngati uziwa wameneza sebenzela loan. Koma kambiri, tonse timaona monga tiziwa solution. Izi ndrama zikabwera, nikakongola, zizaenda bwino zachita bwanji, koma it ends up in tears. Kambiri ndrama zikabwera, loan mwatenga, kuzapeza ka ishu yane mwotofuna usotinga, sina sotingike, koma futi kuja kunghongole kwa wene munatenga, ufunika mubweze na interest. Kapena ni kubanki, kapena ni kukalowa, so vindu vienda vivuta. Kaili pambiri wa makondo panga mistake imozi, upeza mundu ufuna yamba business, ulina idea, watengerapo na loan, wangeresamo ndrama. Iyo ni fao. Ndrama ya loan ifunika palika business kameno uraninga kudala. Uyashita understand ma metrics. Uziwa oni kashita so, ni mapanga so, malosi ya mabwera so, ma chances yoshita so, yali so na so na so. So lomba ndrama, zankongore olo za loan zikabwera, uziwa kuti nzoshitila boost capacity because you already have an idea of how much you make. Usapita funo shita experiment uyo, waenda kutenga loan ku bank. Some of you go to get my loan just because you qualify. No, now I qualify to get a loan. Kind of worked for 1 year. No, I have got collateral, I have chanchani. Ulipena plan bropuni ya loni, basi waenda watenga. Lomba zivuta zikamveka. Ndrama ikafika, mukayuzinya loni ndiye pamene reality manje ishita doni. Ndiye pamene ukumbuka manje niwo winga abantu. Ichaso na chaso, mnyumba mwanga chilipa risk, kai yenze collateral. Nina mabills nina chani. Lomba vintu vavuta mbo, ndiwe civil servant, ndiwe mfana, unayamba manje nchito, ulowenzera ka business kenzo oneka promising, but wazingeresa mvingongole, basi program yonse pezeka kuti ya zanda. So it is important that we set financial limits. Wenangu mnaru nkumbwa maningi, you want to impress society. Na kuti wasunga kwanise, kurentika nyumba ya 5 pini, ndrama meno for 7 pini, urentika nyumba ya 5 pini iti. Sifukwa yu ulibe ndrama capacity ulibe. Ngati ufuna 5 pin, at least rentirako nyumba ya 1.5. Olo ya 1 pin. So that uliko na ka gap, na ka space. Kamino ngashiteko vindu vinangu. Ufula 10 pin, rentirako nyumba ya 2.5. Olo ya 3 pin. Kwa masifu nika ya pita, expenditure ya nyumba, pa 30% ya salary yako. The reason for doing that is, you need to be within your means. Na vindu vameno ugula, ma expenditure yako ufunika ukashitashita vindu, pasa na uka something. Kwa mawenangu, mufuna mshite impress society. Neka ili sininga ngale, mnyumba ili fence, kai nifunika electric fence. Lomba mfuna 10 pini, mwaenda mnyumba electric fence, mulipita kapela ni 7,500, lomba mazika mma problems. Kuti month isire, mufunika mkongolerepo, mufunika mugulise vindu, mufunika mshitebwanji, you are living on expenditure that is more than your earnings. And that is a recipe for disaster. Just because wanzako wachitika, wone kamengu wachoka kutuma rich families, olo mu industry mwene muliri, wakai ndiye wenye bariko, wakutenga na wote ntikamwere paja. No, ntaendako pa kids mu US, tufunga tuguleko kachani. Iyo walipe ndrama, nayo wazibova, wagura nsapato yo dura ya 2 pini, nsapato ya 2 pini ya chani. Yendani kaguleni mansapato ya 150, ya 200, because at that particular point, that is within your level, that is within your capacity. Ndiye pamene operera. Setting financial limits is very, very important, but it calls for discipline. And most of us have landed ourselves in problems, in unimaginable circumstances. Why? Because of the very fact that we are failing to set limits, and also even when we set the limits, we refuse and fail deliberately to stick by them. Lo ise family yatu wanatilo wachabe, marasana kuloweni, muli careless, muli reckless, so mukonda maningi vindu, vamene muziwa kutiviri pa level yanu. Olo wandu wakuseke, no wai barentinga nyumba, cause mufuko shita understand, kulima needs na wants. So vambiri timakondo vishta mix. Mixing ama needs na wants. You cannot stay without a house, you need shelter, you need a roof. and that is a need. Koma, you can stay in a house that doesn't have a wall fence. Having a wall fence is actually a want. It's about prestige. No vazano una bwanja, zisa bwanja. So mundu ukafika pa level yakuti ushita understand kuti ningankhale mnyumba amene libe fence because ndrama zanga sizivomereza. Ndishapo ushita understand kuti you are separating the needs from the wants. Even maja vantu wali makonda betting. Vamene sivachita understand ma limits ndiye paja upeza kuti mundu akawina lero namairo awina basi lombambo ikamwana ndema andokongolera pona zinango ndifuna niwine vambiri ni selfishness ndiye kuti wakanga kuchita understand ma limits yako. Olo wayamba ka business lero wasegula chicken run wagula nkhuku zi 200 waona kuti zija nkhuku zakula healthy vakula vangala ni vibombola wavigulisa business yaenda bwino koma imwe mwangala excited lomba mwayivala kuti mufuna setting ma limits instead palija profit yane mwapanga mukamba no apamaidza ikirapo chape nkhuku zili 50 tuona mwelezi zachitira so pamodzi kwane 250 imwe mwatenga yonse ndrama mwaikapo nkhuku zili 200 more palasti mwaliyaringa manje nkhuku zili 400 mwakongolerapo mwaikapo na zinangu zili 100 mwangeresamo lomba kwabwera chipumphu nkhuku zonse zafa ndrama zonse zamene zinaikiwamo business zaenda. No, I lost my money. Guys, there was this problem. No, kunapokamba load shedding so vantu anali kogula. Wanaisa koma munapwarala. You didn't have limits. When excited, you were overjoyed, and also you thought that manje vindu vonza vinkana equal every time. That is why even when you are spending or investing in a business that looks fruitful and promising, kumbukani kuti mufuna kusenza na tuba limits, unakushita investing pangono muikamu so that you are leaving room. When you invest a lot of money in a business, when it's new or it was existing, then you end up making huge losses. Mungana depressed. Then you start acting on emotions. Mwaleka manje using a brain, mwambo using a mtima, kuganiza, no, nifika ningene, nikongorele pondrama, ningene semu kuwa tiswati nishite recover loss. Olwa betting ndewa mama chitira akaluza, afuna nishite recover jandrama mene yaenda. Sit down, relax, and remember that manager yaenda, it's under the bridge. Yaenda manje na manzi. So ufunika manje ungarefti nomo kankara soba. That's when you can start making other financial decisions and making moves. Because attempt yako, yofuna ngeresa manje ndrama zikuru. Ziendi nga vandu kuzipaya. Ndiyo paja manje aluzirapo fitina zirangu ndrama kongorerapo vindu. Atokosa. Parija huge loss anabu apanga pa first because they did not understand their financial limits. It's important that at this particular point in time, we also just have an idea of what a psychologist thinks about this particular topic of irresponsible play and also setting financial limits as well as sticking to them.
Finances always have a natural way of finding an outlet. And that is why the idea of one setting financial limits is not just mere wishful thinking. It requires pragmatic and deliberate steps in order for one to be successful. Behavioral finance as well as psychology has a number of ways in which we can be successful at this. Number one, you have to ensure that if you are going to be financially disciplined and set proper limits insofar as finances are concerned, you make sure that you automate your financial decisions. Not only that, but you also have to ensure that you add a great deal of friction to impulse purchases. Not only that, but finally, you also have to make sure that by all means necessary, you align your expenses with your personal values, without which the idea and the need for you to become disciplined financially will always give you stress, and your stress levels financially will always soar upward like the Zambian fish eagle. Make no mistake, it's your psychologist, Apostle Lungo, on Real Choices.
As you are all aware, OneXBet supports conversations such as this because they help to shape society. And it is very, very important that you make key decisions where your finances are concerned. If you remember very well, on our first and second episodes, we had giveaways. On episode 1, we were giving away 1,000 kwacha. On episode 2, we were giving away 2,000 kwacha, but we haven't yet announced the winners. We want you to keep engaging and following. We are going to announce winners in due course. And so, for this particular episode, 1,000 kwacha is up for grabs again. And so we want you to tell us your story in the comment sections. Tell us about how you feel you can create financial limits and also alternatives that will help you to stick to those particular limits. It's DJ Mzengaman, Mfumi Yamasaifa, Doctor of Modern Day Therapy, the big boss. You can call me the other guy. Yeah.